it's not just a toy. It's also you can wear it also.
It's a practical wear.
Yeah.
If I draw for myself, it warrants the freedom and authenticity I need to be more honest with my language.
Before I wore this mask, I wore a plain black balaclava.
I don't intentionally draw things specifically that is very cultural, but I realize when I do make patterns, they really do look like batik.
I wanted to provide an experience that when an audience sees the artwork, he can really imagine what's happening inside the scene.
Even though I posted on social media a few times, you'll be surprised on the people who are surprised every time they thought oh, I thought it's two different person, you know?
Boss, you can introduce yourself.
Okay.
How would your name and what do you do?
All right. I'm Yang. I'm a graffiti artist and illustrator. So basically, I started doing graffiti since after MCO. So from there until now, I think almost 4 years. Yeah.
Ah, I see. So I need to ask, boss, what started you to get into graffiti actually? When did it started for you?
Right. I think I will keep saying this story is when I go into college, I take the LYT going to college. So every day I will pass by the longkang.
And then you see those tags and everything.
Then I see it. I think I also can do it. I think so. And one random day I also don't know. I just randomly go down and I just start. Then I get the feel. I feel it that thing is what I want. So I just keep doing from that.
So as when you started for the very first time, because as a fan myself, and because I was graffiti as well. Where do you start? Especially for most people, they get a rough idea then they sketch.
Yeah.
Do you start that same way, or do you start with going to walls and then start doing tags yourself?
The first thing when I use the spray paint, actually I think we all same. We are like to doing the best that our normally we hand drawing, we can do the best and want to copy the same thing to the wall. But actually, if the first time you're using the spray, I think it's
very different,
very hard to do it. So the first thing I can do is just tagging something. After you get familiar with the spray, then you can go to the full piece.
Any okay, I'm not sure if you want to disclose that, but any first place that you have tagged before, illegally or legally? If you dare to ask, you dare to say that one.
I would say the longkang below LYT is not officially illegal, but everybody knows that place can draw and anybody.
That's where if you want to make a name, you start there. Okay, not bad.
It's a safe place.
Then how the technique and the paint for you, especially because I heard graffiti, as you said yourself, quite hard actually.
Yes.
Why the reason? Is it because of the technique, the spray pattern and everything?
I think the hard part is the spray have a pressure there. So if what we want to practice is control the pressure. So you can, if let's say when you first time using to spray, the paint will become very blurry something. So you need to control and then you make it more clear. That one needs some time. If not, everything will become blur like that.
Understandable. That's why when it comes to graffiti style punya this design, right? I always thought for a lot of artists and newcomer, they said looks easy. You can scribble your name. That one, that's the marker is not the problem. It's the spray. That one it's a little bit more different.
Actually, for me, graffiti actually is not just spray. Actually, for me I would say if you're there to doing something outside, then I will consider it a graffiti. Not even you using a brush or using a
rollers
pen.
or anything.
So actually, the point is not at the spray paint. You just need to go out.
Just do whatever you want. Do the tagging itself. Actually go there.
Because actually, before you feel the spray is hard, actually this one is the hardest part. You need to go out.
True. Because I feel like most graffiti artists is that have you actually went out to do it yourself or not? And then I think like a lot of people say also like do not spray over other people when you tags that one as a rule.
Yes.
There's a rule, right? There's a set rule that you cannot simply that one.
Yes, but I would say actually have the rules is you can, if you can do better, then you can cover it. This one is just the basic rules.
The basic rule itself lah.
So if someone just tagging or just throw up, you can cover it by a piece. It's okay. Yeah, because tag and piece is just a quick one, so you can use a full piece to cover it. Yeah, but full piece then we need to like give some respect, and then so yeah, we will leave it.
Understandable. But it really down to the artist himself lah.
Yeah.
If you think you're better, then go ahead. Maybe I don't name that one.
Yes.
Still newcomer.
Yes. This one is a hip hop. Spirit.
Yeah, spirit. Yeah. Like if you can do a battle, then go ahead.
Yes.
If you cannot, then
Yes.
don't even try lah.
Yes.
Like, in a way, understandable. But for you, as when you first started to now, how do you feel, especially during the beginning?
I would say actually nowadays people were more
chiller,
more know about this thing. So when we drawing, they were not like they were just like appreciate us. They're not like talking something others way lah. So I think nowadays people already know what is mural, what is graffiti, and what we are doing. Yeah. So I think the environment is more better for us lah, for artists lah.
Compared to outsiders to Malaysia, that one, how much difference do you think? Because I know Malaysia, we are a bit aggressive also with the graffiti artists. One day they say, oh, okay, can do whatever you want, the tagging, and then next few weeks, suddenly I can already kind of cover already.
Actually, I would say Malaysia is already very peaceful.
Okay.
If you're going to like US, those original graffiti place, they are more aggressive, more hip hop,
more strict.
Yeah. So actually, I would say Malaysia environment for artists
is much better than the US.
For beginner, everything is better. Yeah.
I see. That's why, because I feel like macam most experience towards graffiti artists, that people like macam say that Malaysia is a bit more. From what I heard seeing the news, that they're a bit more strict because they don't really like the design and everything. But I feel like macam there is people here, but they don't really show themselves.
Yes.
Very often.
Yes.
Have you actually caught up with the old graffiti artists for a long time ago and such?
If those still active, I almost know them and I almost like
keep in touch.
Yeah, keep in touch. But if those like very old and then they already out of the scene
for a long time.
Yeah, then I also don't catch out them lah. Yeah.
So most of the time it's like macam if there is a community still there, then you just join line with them lah.
Yeah, actually the OGs, the experienced people, they would like to like teach us or sharing with us. They're
quite welcoming, is it?
So so this one I say the Malaysia scene actually is very
nice.
very good for a beginner. Yeah.
Because I always worry that like people who want to do graffiti, they're macam. Or you need to have some knowledge. If you don't know anything, it's a bit very susah.
So I would say the hardest part is you need to come out. You need to ask about the artist, the OG artist. Maybe you need to start by asking something. Then I'm sure they will teach you. So then you can start from there. So actually, this one is a very hard part for, especially artists. Most artists, they don't like to
share
talk about themselves. Yeah.
Correct. Exactly. But in terms of like where you are now, right, bro, especially with the collaboration, so far, right, like what made the path for you from doing graffiti on the streets and everything towards product placement and marketing, that one? What made you go from that path to that one exactly?
Actually, the main point is not for me. It's not like earning money or selling something. The main part is let people see my work. Actually, if just mural is also or graffiti is also the best way I think to let people, because if I just draw on paper, just maybe certain people can see it. But if I draw on a wall, can be more people to see it, but still have a limit. Like just this street people will see it. But if I like join
product placement, marketing,
like place every shop I can, then or collaboration with a big brand, so they can like put the product everywhere. So I think this one is the best way to show people
Like you can do more. There's like there's more to the picture. That
yeah.
one. Yeah. But overall, like, how do you feel about like overall experience? Like when you start working with like marketing brands and such, how do you feel? In your honest opinion, like, is it like very scary to jump in, or like, oh, I have to do corporate work? Like, okay.
Actually, before I turned into a full-time graffiti artist or illustrator, I work. Actually, I work very close with those agency, those marketing agency. So actually, I already very know about all their culture, their workflow. So I can just easily just get into them. I can just doing like my old time things to them. Yeah. So it's not a very very hard thing for me.
So in the words, it's like macam comes naturally for you lah, especially.
Yes.
Because I always assume that macam like for people like us, like illustration or anything, suddenly want to do like collaboration with other. I always worried that macam got contract, then your work timing macam a bit lari already, and then your passion macam becomes a job rather than a passion.
Yes. So, but I think nowadays, I think we'll have this mindset is because the old days people they are not very appreciate artists, so they want to work, but they just want their way.
Yeah, exactly.
But nowadays, I think the artists can be more, especially the agency can let artists more freedom to do it. So I think it's not just like make your passion become a job. It's already the same thing.
Yeah, it's like your passion, your job becomes one already, rather than like, oh, I'm forced to do this because I need to get paid.
Yes. So I think the scene is improving. It's become better and better.
You see, so like so far, like in terms of like the company, I think you shared to me, like you say you work with a beer company, the 1886, right? That one.
Yeah.
And then a few other brands, if you don't mind sharing with the people there as well.
I collaborate with Tea Life also. I help them to do their new store murals. And then I have a few clothing brands like the Uranium Collective and a local brand called High Culture. We release a
product lineup.
Yeah. So so not just a fashion brand or any brand. I also would like to like collaborate.
I see. Because it's like for me especially, like a small media team, we also like to like try to venture out into smaller things to sell, like maybe t-shirts, merchandise and everything. Like let's say if you were given the chance, would you like to collab with other small artists as well?
Yeah. Actually, I always like to work with artists also. Like let's say some overseas artists coming, we also would like to bring them to do some
work in their works.
Or we going to their country, they also like bring us to do something. So I always love to collaborate with artists also.
I see. But so far, right, like like the ones that you have worked with, aside from Malaysia, where else internationally have you done work together with?
I paint in Tokyo before, and then last year I joined Macau Street Art Festival. So I did few graffiti there, and but mostly if I go overseas, it's just mural collaboration. I would say not like those.
It's not like your own centerpiece or anything.
Yeah.
But so far, I think it's still an experience, right? They do ask you to come and pay for your services and everything over there.
Yes.
So like, let's say if in the future, if like let's say small artists were to come and approach you, how would they will approach you for anything for collaboration and such?
Actually, I would say open to discuss everything. If you just want to do
small things also.
Yes.
And they want to do sticker or whatever, you're also okay with it.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like macam graffiti not to say don't get love. They do have love, but I think people assume it's like macam urban art. It's like not like really like illustrations, kind of style. But I feel like the way you're portraying to me is like not really. Come on, like if you want to try lah. Why are you so scared also?
Yeah. Because I think still have many artists like they close themselves. Just like they don't want to work with others, but I think slowly they will know collaborating with others is a very, I would say it's a fun thing. It's a fun thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's why like I'm quite happy that when I saw your art
Yeah, yeah.
upstairs is not earlier.
Yeah.
I think for people who are like listening to this is like I saw your artwork upstairs and then I talked to one of your this one and then they said like macam, oh I'm not really the artist, I just tolong jual only. That's
Yeah.
how to ask because I don't know how to, because I like graffiti and I don't know
Yeah.
if I'm asking the artist directly or I'm asking the workers.
Yeah.
So, but I'm glad that like you're telling me this because I feel like majority of people don't really, how to say, understand that graffiti is like more than just the mural, more than just the tag that one.
Yes.
And I feel like macam they think like, oh, it's very old school. There's a lot of history
Yes.
that one.
Yes.
But I think for most people, I think you can say yourself like, it's like it's very friendly towards newcomers also. Like.
Yes. But I would say it's most people will like welcome, but it's always still have some people that they will like feel like graffiti is need to be
Very expert that one, yeah.
Yes, but still have this kind of people. But yeah, I will say like 80% will welcoming you. Yeah.
So let's say if they were to like ask you to for guidance, you are not more happy to teach them.
Sure. Actually, there's many people like sending me message. I will always like answer them. Yeah.
Like,
If they really want me to like take them to somewhere, I will also
Don't mind also.
We're happy to bring them. Just if they really
I really mean that one and can like just come lah.
Yeah.
So let's say like aside from this collaboration, like bro, the one that you're currently doing, where else will you be located next if people want to come and find you?
Next, I think now next still don't have a actual plan yet. Yeah, but if let's say, but I'll say it's not planned in Malaysia yet. But I will have a visit Hong Kong this end of the year, and I will like collaborate with the artists at there.
And locals over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I sure Malaysia will still have something come up, but still not yet very confirmed yet. But definitely will have something.
So I think I would tell people. Let's say if people want to find you, recommend more, online lah mostly.
Yep.
Would you prefer to be like let's say if you do happen to have events, would you prefer them to approach you or towards backdoor when you're like online and such?
I think both ways also can just
Anyway, it's approachable lah.
just get in touch. Then it's okay. Yeah.
Okay, is it okay like if you showcase your product?
Okay, so this one is my art book. Okay, actually it's the work that I think I would say like this 3 years. Yeah. So inside will have some my digital work. So this one is a mural I did before. Some locals and some overseas. Like this is Tokyo one, and then this one is the Macau one. This one is a necklace. Actually, it's a 3D print. Okay, so I make it to a necklace. So it's not just a toy. It's also you can wear it also.
It's a practical wear.
Yeah. And okay, this one actually is a collaborate with keycap company. They provide the keycap. Okay, then we come out with a keychain. So people can like
Get in touch with it.
can know about the keycap and can know about me also. Yeah.
Understandable.
Of course, still have some postcard here. It's just for like those collectors or those art lovers.
So in terms of like the collaboration that you've done so far with the few of the few variation of artists that won so far, is like I would say like, is it like what you expected to be part of in terms of branding, or memang not your expectation as well?
You mean when they find me? Is it?
Yeah,
is
when
it
to do like this, like I want to put your stuff onto
Yeah.
this and such. Is it what you expected, or like macam you didn't thought about it? You just like, oh, okay, got people want to do this.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Sometimes it's like this. Yeah, because actually I would like to like propose to those brands also. Yeah, but mostly for now, mostly collaboration is
Really,
they come for me.
Okay. If let's say in the future, like what will be your request if you were to collab with people? What do you want to do in terms of product?
Actually, I can open to everything. Just I would like to like just putting my own style or like my own IP inside. Yeah, this one is it's a request lah. Yeah. Yeah, this one actually is from another artist. It's at 5th floor.
I'm surprised they can make keycaps also. This is quite.
Yes, actually, I have this full set also. Just I didn't showing it out, but I can show you the. Actually, I do the full set also. This one. Actually, I also come up with the full set. Yeah, and then actually I still have the desk map and then this one the what wristband.
Yeah, when you wrist rest,
Yeah.
that one, yeah.
Yeah, so actually this one is also a collab with the keycap company. Yeah.
Not bad, boss. That's why I was like, when I saw this, I was like, wow, there's a lot of product you
Yes,
venture out
yes.
that one. Because
Yes.
I feel like majority of people, like, if you don't know what you're selling or not what you're into, then a bit susah lah, because most people, they just assume like, oh, your style can go put on t-shirt lah.
Yeah.
I mean, t-shirt is
Yeah.
nice, but
Yeah.
can go more, go lah.
Yes.
Try more.
Yes, but this one actually is a surprise that we also didn't know our work can like
Can put into
Yes,
keyboard as well.
yes, yes.
I'm quite surprised also.
yes.
In the future, boss, like any other products would you like to see your stuff to be into? Like any specific thing, like maybe like some people, because I heard some requests, some people say like, oh, I want my product to be in a, a drink brand. Then my IP is on the,
Yes.
on the can and the kind of
Yes.
thing.
Actually, this one also I would like to
Venture into lah.
yes, because this one I think is the most best way to let people see my work. Cause like let's say I collab with a drinking brand, so they will like every 7-Eleven, every KK see this can. So yeah, this one is better than you posting online or better than you drawing on a wall. This
True,
one is the
true.
most way to let
Let the whole
at
track-
least the most Malaysia can see it. Yeah.
Have you tried talking to Houseboom, boss? Because I feel like Houseboom
Yeah.
will fit you guys with your style with other.
Yeah, we can try in the future. Yeah, yeah,
Because I feel like if you can go towards Houseboom, because the art style is very similar, I think
yes.
boss, when your art can go really, really far as
Yeah.
well. Yeah. So, boss, any final words you want to give to to the people? Like what about your brand and everything? Anything final thing you want to say?
Yeah, I think everybody can check out my thing on my Instagram lah. So, or you have any question, you can just drop me a DM.
Can just message lah
Yes,
privately.
yes,
Anything also
yes.
can.
Yes.
Right. I think majority of the people can like contact lah, because I was worried also. I when I first come in also, I was like, wow, quite intimidated. Like, wow, macam got product, got everything,
Yes.
got all very, very, very structured already.
Yeah.
But I think so far, like after getting to know boss as it is, like quite the experience. I always thought graffiti is like what I told you. I think you also understand like macam
Yes.
very intimidating, because
Yes.
if you have no idea what you're talking about, people can just don't lie on you and
Yes.
on.
Yes.
Exactly.
Actually, still have some people like that, but we will try to
Be more open lah.
be more open lah. Yes.